Hey guys, it's Joyce, and today I want to share with you some ways you can stay creative at home. If you're like me and always like to find new ways to challenge yourself creatively, or you don't think you're creative at all, this video is for you. First of all, let's debunk the myth that not everyone is creative. Creativity is a human quality that exists in every single one of us. Although some may seem to possess it more than others, it can come in many shapes and forms. This is also a skill you can learn and develop. Not to mention, it's essential in our daily lives of problem solving. Creativity can be found everywhere around us, but especially in your own home. Here's how. The first way to stay creative is to try a new medium of art. This can be music, ceramics, painting, beading, writing, etc. I've personally been learning to do my own flower arrangements with flowers I get from the supermarket. You can search for inspiration on Pinterest or Instagram and observe how others use colors and flower types to make a flower bouquet. This new art form also allowed me to better understand another craft by teaching myself a skill through observation. Secondly, learn from an expert or someone you look up to in the comfort of your own home. You can listen to a podcast or watch a YouTube video or do an online class. With all the resources out there, the possibilities are endless. One of my favorite interior designers is Kelly Worsler, and I have a huge passion for interior design too. I recently took her online class on Masterclass and found it helpful to take notes while I watch the lessons. I find that this helps me remember the key points better when I need to implement the skills in a real-life situation. It is essential to know that you shouldn't stop learning from others, especially those who inspire you. Third, advance your skills or techniques in an art form you are familiar with. For me, that's watercolor, but I've never learned any real technique in the art. You don't always have to use fancy or expensive material to achieve this. Since I didn't bring any art supplies with me to Germany from Hong Kong, I'm just using some old paint my boyfriend had when he was in primary school, so that was around 20 years ago. I find that this also allows you to practice a new or old skill you have and really hone it. I found a YouTube video tutorial on different watercolor techniques and has really served me during the self-quarantine period. To practice the skills and create more visual art I can share with people or hang up in my own space. From learning the new techniques in this art form, I was confident enough to create a bigger piece later on to hang up on my wall. If you don't have any plants in your home, I hope this video will encourage you to get some. Plants have been proven to boost not only positive energy, but also creative levels. There are also many ways you can use plants to your advantage and display them in creative ways. Here, I've made myself a little vertical garden where the plants can hang from a wall to emulate how it grows on stone in nature. This is especially calming to look at if you work from home, and it helps create a more serene atmosphere. Another idea to stay creative can be from the food you make to satisfy not only your stomach, but also your eyes. You'll see what I mean in a minute because there's so many ways to express your creativity through food. I like to try out new recipes and experiment with a twist of my own. Here, I made some puff pastries with applesauce and locally sourced berries. This particular recipe is very easy and quick to create. It serves perfectly as an afternoon snack, with some tea, or after dinner dessert. If you wish, you can also try this recipe at home because I've included the recipe and ingredient list in the description box below. The good thing about food is that you don't have to be perfect with it because once you cook it, it also changes the shape and form, and even if you don't like how it looks in the end, the good thing about food is that it's still edible, so you can still enjoy it. The fun part begins with the decorating and using fresh flowers or herbs to garnish the dish. I really don't know anyone who doesn't say no to pretty food, so if you're going to cook, might as well make it your while and express your creativity through food plating in a unique way. If you have been watching my recent videos, this idea isn't new, but is still something you should try at home. Not only will taking self-timer photos challenge your creativity, it can also help boost your self-confidence. You can use props you already have at home to create different stories and act out a scene. Playing pretend allows you to expand your imagination and creative potential. I personally find that making an idea come to life is one of the most rewarding things I have experienced. I hope some of these ideas spark your creativity, and it's important to know that creativity also comes in waves, so don't stress if you don't feel creative. I would love to know which ideas you also plan to try at home, so comment in the section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!